Hey, Taurus, I'm Melanie Florence, and this is Hot Tea for the Soul. I'm doing hot tea for for each individual star sign. So this is a partnership reading, love reading, and this is sort of the energies between you and them, and like what the middle energy is, the love energy is going on. So it sort of is, how did we get here? Where are we at? Where's it going? So I'm going to do a bit of a build up of a few different cards first and see where the energy is lying for you, Taurus. Let's see what we got going on. Oh, that's really in. All right, reclaim your energy. All right, you might be giving out. This is about bringing back to you, bringing back to your energy. What have you got that you need to reclaim? What's your energies that we need to bring back in, Taurus? All right, bring them back. So you maybe have extended yourself over time. This is also the different connections. We actually give ourselves out and we give that energy out. And so there's a spot where we need to say, I'm going to bring that all back to me, the energies that I need in my life. I'm going to bring them back and reconnect. And I'm going to watch where I reconnect those energies to, because I need to reclaim some of that for me, Taurus, in a real experience, like fertile sort of way. All right, so you might have felt like you've been participating and it's time to have a little bit of a rest and pull back for a second inside of your groups and in your situations. All right, because it's time for a little bit of healing. We've got the bear spirit in there, nice fierce protector, nice strong entity in the forest. Alright, so you're going through a healing period. This may be of things from the past. It might be that you're in a good spot in your life that you're really reclaiming your energy, and you're in a good spot to actually take the time to heal yourself from the past things that you've had, Taurus, that have gone on. Alright, what else am I going to? Let's go over here. Alright. So, yeah, there we are. So we have your path, and you also have the sustainer. You have courage to follow your own path. Look at that. You have courage to take and walk your own path. You're going through, and this healing place is giving you a foundation of strength, right? So you've got the courage to take it on. You've got courage to walk your own path, to be your own light, to be who you are. And look, jumped off the top, so we're going to take it. The sustainer, really sustaining energy, really grasping that and pulling in. This is again pulling back in to sustain yourself, to heal yourself, to go through this nice fertile, to be yourself, all right, to own it, to own your path inside of all of this. All right, so I read one way with the cards. Don't want to read the other way. So all right, so we're going to start with the lights here. So 3 cards for you, Taurus. Where you at in the house of partnerships? All right, it's a rebirth. You're walking away from all of the old things, right? And so you might be in a position that you can heal from all of those old things. It's letting go of old beliefs. It's letting go of old relationships and all old heartbreaks, and really giving yourself a chance to live a new life, live a new heart. All right? You're feeding into yourself with that. You're walking away from old beliefs, old emotional beliefs, and old emotional patterns perhaps that you've had. Okay, you've got your path, because you're on your path. You're making your own decisions, right? You're actually really connecting in a really metaphysical way. You might be watching for signs and symbols, but you might just be using your intuition. That's something that feels good to you. You're in tune in your own space, in the moment. So not only are you got a new emotional rebirth in your life, you're really looking in new directions for how to sustain that. Because you had a few sleepless nights, but this is about dedicating your mind. This isn't necessarily about being in sorrow. See that one little birdie over here? All right, that's really about dedicating your thought. What is your happy thoughts? Really connecting to that and letting go again of like old parts and old ways of thinking inside of that. Really dedicating your energy to what is inspired inside of that. Right, that come into mind. That can be a bit of a harsh. Air gets a harsh rap because it's always dealing with your mind, right? And that's something that we've got to keep our rein on. Okay, so this is about reining that in and reining inspiration and really honing in on what you're dedicated to. And so you might be going through healing some old past bits and pieces that, really tap into old past memories, because we're going to reclaim that when we're going through this healing. All right, so 3 cards for you. It's how you've come into this. So, how did they come into this? To where we are? How do your partner? How's this other half? Significant other. Lover. Let's see. 3 cards. One. Bit more hot tea. I made just a general reading for Taurus. And you can see that up. I put that up a few days ago. This one. Hot tea. Alright. So, this is where they're at. So they're like planting seeds. We're planting the garden. We're planting a few different, we're planting all these different seeds. We're planting our seeds for our future, what our future aspirations are, like where we really want to head in life. But inside of that, this is, we've got 3 sevens. Wow, they got 3 sevens. Sort of lucky. All right, these are all healing cards. Really interesting. They're 3 sevens. So it's coming with lucky sevens. They're in their healing element. They've really been going through planting their seeds for their future. They've really been running through their insecurities and the things that maybe the worries to them in their life, sort of thing. And they've really had a daydream period where they daydream about the past and they daydream about the future. So they've got a lucky 7 sitting in here, which is real fun for your significant other because it's a real healing energy. A couple of these may not look like it because some of them are really indecisive. It's chasing down our thoughts and getting them under control and our insecurities and keeping our dreams in the moment, sort of stuff. But they have been planting the seeds for the future. So they're not just daydreaming and they're not just chasing down idle thoughts. They really have been planning and preparing for the future inside of here, making decisions on an emotional level. Alright, that's how they came in as a healing sort of element. Alright, how they came in, what is the energy between the two of you? Oh, 2. Oh, that's easy. One more. Alright, Taurus, this is good. Alright, so, alright, this is protecting your own. This is like creating your own little nest and protecting your own and pulling in. Maybe sometimes this is about budgeting, but this is about looking after what you've got inside it and keeping that protected, like all the things that you're sort of building. Maybe just the 4 walls around you, taking a bit of a rest inside of there, because it's always a rest spot in the 4. Got action in 1, 2, 3, and then we 4 we have a rest. But you're taking this is a spiritual path. This is taking responsibility as an adult, taking responsibility for your morals and for what you believe in inside of all of this. And we take these little magic urns to the top of our mountain. We take them home because it's the magic that we take responsibility for that's inside of us every day. And we're really communicating. This is fierce communications. This is like really cutting through the bullshit. This woman doesn't screw around. She will really be fierce in her intellect and in her stance when she's communicating. So you might be communicating your spirituality on your spirit. You came in communicating your spirit on a really intellectual spot. But the generosity of all of that, but really protecting yourselves inside of there, and really slow and steady pace inside of there. Okay, alright, that's interesting. Alright, Taurus. Alright, so that's how we came in. What have we got going on now? What have we got going on now? Taurus. Okay. Oh, 9 of Wands. This is frisky energy. This is still searching for what your pursuits are. This is still searching for what you believe in. This is really impassioned and can be seen as a bit of a player energy, but it's really about taking on your spiritual energy, really maybe horsing around a bit, really taking a step to the side on a dimension. You're not necessarily, this is not about being intellectual. This is about being in touch with something that's spirited and impassioned, really sexy sort of energy inside of here. All right, being sexy, Taurus. This is good. Alright. Oh, look. We're dancing with our friends. This is doubling up on these 2. We'd made impassioned decisions to change something inside of here. But we're having a great time. This is sort of marriage sort of cards. So we've really got some really fiery energy going on in here. Some frisky, fiery energy going on. But it's got a real practical application. So taking on the challenge in the physical world. And you're taking on the physical challenge of your situations inside of here, Taurus. So, you're probably not worried so much because it really says you're enjoying yourself inside of here, having a great time, banging the drums. All right, what are they? Where are they? You're banging the drums. What have they got going on? All right, 3 cards for Taurus for this. Let's go for that. Significant other. Where are they at? All right. Oh, on the move. Oh, all right. So Knight of Wands, Knight of Wands, Knight of Wands, Knight of Wands, King of Wands. They're taking on King of Wands, so they're in passion too. They're taking on their strength. This is them empowered, right? Really taking on this physical strength. They've taken up. You got the Knight. They're like, let's king that. Let's really take that on. Really take on that energy. So they've moved from this healing spot where they're like, I am impassioned. I am in strength inside of this. I'm happy. I'm happy emotionally. I'm feeling at ease. So this is a real happiness card, like emotional happiness card. Really stepping into that love energy inside of here. So there's a lot of impassioned love going on between, and this is physical. There's a lot of physical action going on in here. All right, and there's a triumph. This is a celebration. Everybody can see it. This is triumphant energy around them. So between the two of you, you're really banging this. It's like really hitting it into a physical energy and a spiritual energy, and people are happy inside of this space. Inside of here, there's a happiness and there's confidence inside of here. All right, that is really driven, really passionately driven. All right, 3 cards for where's the energy in the middle. All right, so there's the love energy. Oh, the Fool. Stepping out, like stepping out into the universe, saying, yeah, let's do this. Let's open armed and innocently take it on and jump out into the world. I saw another one in there. Flip. Same card, 6 of Wands. Triumph. This is triumph. Everybody can see it. This is triumphant energy inside of your spirit, and it really is a harvest. What you put in, you get out, and people are. And you really love that, and that's sitting right in the middle of that. These are the same energies as that. Look, same chick with the same hair. Proud of people, really getting out there. And this is a really triumphant, passionate energy inside of there. Loving, sort of passionate, really stepping into it. All right, one more for where you're at now, Taurus. Oh, 5 of Voices. And it's no. Oh, so 5 voices. So we've still got a little bit of conversation. There might be frustrating conversation that needs to go on. There's a lot of combustive energy that's going on around this, and so there, with all these new things and all of this energy that's going on, not surprisingly, there might be a little bit of frustrated energy sitting in there inside of conversations inside that might be a bit challenging. All right, so and that comes from this Queen, these challenging conversations inside of here that you've been having that actually make this relationship work, that make it walk forward inside of things. So things aren't always going to be like happy, chirpy conversations. Sometimes it's really like down to strength conversations, like strong conversations about faith or what you believe in and how your resources are and how you're working through that, like, and stepping through this new energy that you've got inside of here. We're healing. So you need to reclaim, also keep on to your energy inside of this, but this is it's sustainable. This is a real sustainable in your new path. All right, where's it going, Taurus? Where is it going for you? All right, that's one. Oh, Queen of Pentacles, and we're in the Taurus. So this is you sitting in this really sensual, strong, sexy woman. She has got a foundation. She knows what she wants. She knows how to save. She knows how to pay her bills. She works. She's a really strong entity. She feels in her own. And in Taurus, so that's really sitting in your own if you're a Taurus one. But if not, this is taking on that feminine, really sexual, sensual side of being that earthy mother inside of the... doesn't mean you're a mother figure. It can be just this really sensual, earthy, fertile space that you are in. And the Devil. So this can be really Capricorn energy, but it's also about stepping stones and building blocks and knowing that there's a long foundation. Maybe dealing with your demons, dealing with your secrets from the past, like, and dealing with, the outcomes of that. Might be that there's a little devil inside. But this is about being your temptations and your strongest habits and your strongest temptations inside of this. So you have got some really sexy energy going on in here. What are your temptations? Are you being slovenly? Are you being envious? Like, we're still listing our frustrations again and again. So this comes back. There's still conversations that you're still having, and these are about like working things out, working about the building blocks, working about the next steps, working out a plan and a path, right? And going through those and having those hard conversations. It's got a lot of triumphant energy and a lot of happy energy in here. It's just that conversations that need to be had on the way to make those pathways that everybody's fertile inside of this situation. And knowing where your temptations lay and really talking through those sort of circumstances is where you are at. And this is strong cards. It's strong things to deal with. Where are they at? Oh, 2 for them. 1 more. Where are they at in this Taurus? Taurus. Ooh, attraction. All right, so they're loving it. They're lapping this up. This is a bond with 2 people. This is a union that is made, and there's a full attraction when these 2 people. And it's a strength inside of this attraction. It's compassion. This is strength of heart. This is very Leo energy, and so it's a real sitting in our pride and our, but a strength of heart and then passion, strength of heart. It goes with this King of Wands just here, still in that same space. There's a passion in this attraction. Right, and it's of the heart, and it's around the world, and working the world together, walking our path together inside of our union, inside of a union, inside of this attraction, and they can feel the world churning. This is something that is earth turning inside of this situation for you. All right, still a lot of conversations going on between you guys. What is the last? Where's this going? Between the love energy going between the 2 of you. All right, what have we got to talk about? We can see that it's very impassioned. You guys are taken and bold. There's joy and love and passion and happiness all over here. We're sharing this with our community and our friends. We're talking through our insecurities, and we've been doing that from the beginning. So what is the love energy? Oh, here we are, strength and strength, love energy is strength. So we've got a lot of passion, impassioned energy inside of here. There's a strength inside of its virtues, and a strength that people really have got all of the, look at these 3 lions on the table. There's a real strength inside of its virtues. There's a real strength inside of its communications. We've got this knight turning up again, and strength of communications, and really talking through the issues. This knight, it could be an air element guy, but it really is about really having the meaningful conversations. All of this talks to me about, and really not being afraid of actually talking through your frustrations, talking through your temptations, talking about the real aspects of you that are our thing. But this is going to have material stability. This has got a real material spot inside of here. All right. So this is going to have like little things that you're going to see a payoff. You're going to see that you've got windfalls, small windfalls going to come through, and the strength and the stability inside of this is massive. There's a lot of healing coming in for you guys. You have been gone through, you've got a really triumphant energy. There's a strength inside of your attractions. You're going to work through your insecurities and work through your strengths and your weaknesses, and really work through those and talk through. This is a really loving space, and it's gonna show. It's got fertile abundance. It's got sustaining. All right, reclaim a little bit of your energy perhaps inside of it. We do say from the beginning of this, but it's because there's a lot going on inside of here. It's really fertile, and there's a lot of talking going on. As I said, you're listening through those insecurities and those frustrations, and that's actually part of having a strength of this strength of a side of this relationship, and it's going to bear its own fruit. I hope that resonates with you, Taurus. Please hit like and subscribe, and I would love to hear from you in the comments. If that does resonate from you, let me know, and I will catch you in some of my other tea. Hope you're having a great week. See you, Taurus.